Okay, now we will come to a very critical lecture that is called the business plan. Now, you all have to do a business plan and a marketing plan for that particular assignment that I have given, and also remember that your exams are a total depiction from the assignment, right? So if you master the subject, you'll get through the exam, right? And there'll be elements from the assignment that is coming in your uh, final exam, and it's an open book exam, right? So certain elements of the business plan also will be questioned in the assignment, where you have to do a particular business plan and a marketing plan for that product that you've been given, right? And let's see how we can elaborate the business plan for you on a very theoretical basis. But uh, I will be doing this with you in the class in a particular session to elaborate more, right? So give me a minute. And also, I'll be putting certain videos which I have done past for other students with regards to formulation of strategy, execution of strategy, and also post-strategy evaluation. And certain learnings of brand management. The links will be given to you. Please study them and see that you can collect more knowledge before the next um, lecture, which is going to be product and branding. Okay, but let's go through the business plan in nutshell in a very theoretical way, and um, then I'll explain how this is going to be. Okay, so what is a business, right? An enterprising entity engage in industrial or professional activities, right? An enterprising entity that engage in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. It can be a biscuit manufacturing company, it can be micro automobile company, it can be insurance, or it can be professional service by an individual. But you need to have a plan to execute. So how this plan begins? The business plan. First, you have to have an executive summary, then you have to have a company description, then you have to have market research data getting into it to justify the case, and the elaboration about the management. What is your product and services definition? Then comes to the marketing plan or the 7 piece plan. Then you have the operational plan, financial forecast, and then review and get started. So these are the 9 steps of the business plan. So if you look at one by one, executive summary, it is a summary of key points of your business. It should be short and to the point. It should answer the main questions on which your business is based, like where it is located, what is the purpose, who runs it, and etc. So that's a kind of a executive summary that we are looking at. Then we have the company description. The company description is longer than an executive summary. It tells more about your business, like what is your business about, who are your target customers, where is it located, and what is the mission of your business, right? See, this is like, guys, on the 4th year you will get the research to be done, right? So you have the introduction that you have to go through, and you need to write justifications as to what is kind of a research you're going to go through. Introduction is the most uh, valuable part. The methodology comes in after that, so on and so forth. But you need to write your definition properly as to what the description is all about. Description එකක් නැතුව මේ business plan එක පටන් ගන්න බෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ හරියටම business එක ඔයගොල්ලෝ create කරන්න ඕනේ. Then you have to do deep research about the market trends going on. It includes your competitors, your customers, and ongoing market demands. It also analyzes the psychology of your customers and the inclination of your competitors. Now, you need to do research and show and have vital info as to what kind of market trends you have. If your business is about construction, what is the construction industry? You need to have data backing up. What kind of consumers in there? Their motives, their buying patterns. You need to build into this. Right? So you have to do research and be ready with those data as to how this can work. Example, Nimna's board, you can have research with regards to various customer segments that the boats are being popularized, and what kind of population of boats, what kind of population of accidents, and why these accidents. You need to do a deep understanding about your business and back with market research. Then it includes deciding the business structure, name of the owners running that business, your business strength and weaknesses, and the role of a different person in a business. Now, this is has to be definition of your management. What kind of people you have, and then we come to the most vital position is that you have to know that consumers have needs and wants. I have explained this to you. A need is something thought to be necessity of essential items required for life, and a want is something unnecessarily but desired or item which increase the quality of living, right? And with that, we will go into the business, product or service. What is that product that's or service that's going to satisfy that need or the want? After management, you need to ascertain what services or goods your business will be offering, how these products or services will benefit the customer, and what makes your product unique from your competitors. I told you segmentation, targeting, and positioning has to be determined to understand the consumers as also their needs and wants through marketing research. And then now you have to show what is the uniqueness that this product or service is going to satisfy in that particular market segment. So what is your product and service definition, right? Then comes the most important element in the business plan, that is having the marketing plan. So, guys, you need to elaborate the 7 P's deeply. That's where the game plan starts. Marketing is the key factor while writing a business plan. This is the key. That's why you're learning marketing. If you have a greater product or service but without marketing and advertising, nobody will come to know about it. Therefore, to build a relationship with the customers and to let people know about your brand, you need marketing. So there it goes to the marketing planning process. So it starts with your mission statement for the organization, what's your corporate objectives, right? And then it goes to SWOT analysis, right? You have to have the identifying opportunities, what opportunities that this boat is going to have. Then the company, customer, competitor, collaboration, and climate analysis. We call it 5C. If it is necessary, you can have you can write the 5C, or you can step into SWOT and the PEST. The SWOT and the PEST is vital at this situation analysis. So you can skip 3, 4, but you have to add the SWOT and the PEST. Now through this, you know your situation analysis, where you are and where you're going to be. That's your marketing strategy. Define your target audience, covered at STP, set measurable goals to reach them, and then what kind of budgets you want. And then you can see the marketing mix, the product, price, place, and promotion. And of course, try to determine the other 3 P's, that is people, processes, and physical evidence in the marketing mix strategy. And then what you need to put into practice. And then you have to have a Gantt chart of activity on your left side, and on the other side you will have the months and the weeks, and you can have the Gantt chart ready, and then how you're going to monitor results. So that's your marketing plan, and then you are ready to take. So with regards to the marketing mix, which is the central point of the marketing plan: product, what is the product, what's the definition; price, what kind of a price you're going to give, right? Pricing strategies we'll cover very soon. then the distribution strategy, what is your promotional strategy, then your who's your people going to, if these three are not necessary, you don't have to touch, but better if you can deliberate and determine and put it into the plan: people, processes, and physical evidence. Then we come to the operational plan. The operational plan includes the detail of your production, suppliers, facilities, equipments, shipment, and inventory or whatnots. Right? You can take the relevant ones and put to your plan. How you will cover your cost and how your business will face any uncertainty. And then you will come to financial forecast. You have to have a budget being presented as to how many units you are going to sell, what's the overhead cost, what's the production cost. You have to determine with this in your assignment, and then finally review and get started. What's the Gantt chart to roll out your business? So that's basically the what we call the rollout of the business plan, which I will elaborate in a more with more evidence when I do the case study with you next time. And that gives rise to a very important model, which is called the business model canvas, where you have to determine as to where your business is and then target accordingly and roll out. I'll give a classic case study when I meet next, but let's see the theory part of this. Um, the business model canvas is a strategic management template for developing new or documenting existing business models. So you have a new um, business that been given to you, so you can develop this business model canvas in your assignment. The main purpose of a business canvas is to describe how your business intend to make money. The main purpose is to how business intend to make money, which is the main goal of any business. So if you look at the business canvas, you can see a canvas like this. This is a one-page document where you and your team need to determine. So it has a left side, it has a right side, and it has a central point. Okay, so now let's see what this is all about. The left side of the business model canvas focuses on your business and internal factors of your enterprise, which you can control, like activities, key resources, key partners, and cost structures. So this is internal, the left side. Okay, key partners, key activities, key resources, cost structure, and all this is internal. Now if you go to the right side of the canvas, represent external factors and things you can't influence directly, like your customer segments, customer relationships, distribution channels, and revenue stream. So onto your right side, you will have the external factors. It's like a little SWOT, but at the center of the framework is the value proposition. This is the key. So you evaluate the left and the right and come to what is your value proposition. That's the key. So let's go to value proposition, okay, and see what kind of what is this value proposition is, right? Okay, now look at this. Okay, at the heart of your business model rests the value proposition. It represents the products or service you want to deliver to your customers that creates value for them or solve one of their problems. So this is the most valuable part of the canvas, the value proposition. It can be either quantitative, better price with speed of service, or qualitative, new customer experience or superior designs. Refer to Apple. You can see it. The absolute value proposition, right? It's very qualitative, right? They're not on a price strategy, they're on quality. Each time when you use an Apple, an iPhone, you get a brilliant experience. The model is very, very handy, user friendly, right? So, guys, read the business canvas model, right? As I will take you through a live case study when we meet next. So, thank you, and please go through. I'll put all these to your LMS, including certain lectures which I did previously for your knowledge basis, especially with regards to branding, which I did for the previous one of the previous batches. Okay, so go through them and get ready for the next session.